like your job, Steve? You love what you do?
Yeah. On days like this, yeah, I do. Thanks, Jess. Hey, get my friend a beer as well. One of those fancy imported ones.
Sure.
Yeah, maybe like a granola bar to go with it. I'll see you, man.
Would you do an ID? Sure. I'm Gray Drake with Rotten Tomatoes. I always look at the boom mic. I can't help it.
I do too.
No.
I be doing it on a level. I always do, yeah. And then I always end up doing a Bad Boys to Men bit where I'm like, how do I? And no one thinks it's funny except you, which is amazing. This is amazing.
You're always going to get me with a Boys to Men reference every single time. Yes.
Awesome.
Let's talk about them.
Just rip this down and throw up a Boys to Men sign.
Exactly, right?
Why did you have that on hand?
Motown Philly, go!
ABC, BBD. Yeah.
East Coast fam. All right. Okay, no more.
Everybody settle down.
I like this movie because you made a movie about people that happens to also include fracking. That's some serious stuff.
It is some serious stuff.
But the movie, it manages to be hilarious, and I credit you for that.
Thank you very much.
Right? Because
Matt doesn't have a sense of humor.
Not a bit. It doesn't seem like
because
it.
he has kids. And as we all know, when you have kids, you lose your sense of humor. No, just kidding. Everybody watching is just like, now he's a real jerk.
In the equation of Gus Van Sant and Matt Damon, you are now the variable. So it's like Ben Affleck is a joke. He's out of here.
And he's not doing well. His career is not doing well. There's nothing to pay attention to with that guy. And I will be directing Argo 2.
Exactly.
And something tells me it won't be as good as the first, but I'm going to give it a shot. People are like, we already know what happens. It starts with the flight and then ends with the flight landing and everybody's happy. They're like, that was a boring movie.
Boy, we sure were wrong about that Krasinski
yeah, exactly.
guy.
He was terrible.
Yikes.
No, I mean, to be a part of this movie, this is a movie I'd probably run out and go see immediately. And so the fact that my name's on the poster and that I had anything to do with it is, it's totally surreal. I mean, working with Matt and on this, being from Boston, he did Good Will Hunting, which is like kind of our Bible. And so... I think we all have tattoos of Good Will Hunting poster on our back, but
Show me.
Do it. It's just all my whole back. It's really.
I'll take my shirt off to make me feel comfortable.
Everyone here is like, "Oh my God, what's happening?"
It's getting weird.
But no, it's totally surreal, and it's something that I'm really, really, really proud of, and it's my first original screenplay, so. This whole thing's real. I'm supposed to act like it's cool, like, yeah, this is how movies get made. But then I go home and I get in my car and I'm like, oh my God, this is amazing.
And you wrote it like with his family kind of around you all the time. Did you guys get any notes from his family?
Can you imagine if his 3-year-old was like, here's the deal. Your act 2 is breaking down. I don't know who my protagonist is. I don't care about these people. And you're like, God, you're so right. Jeez.
You're 3, but you can see.
You're 3, but yeah. And she's like, I can't fund this. I just can't. I can't give you funding. We got to cut the budget. You're like, what's going on?
Can you explain to me the Gus Van Sant silent take, please?
Yes. It's one of the coolest things ever. Supposedly he learned it from Sean Penn told him that Terrence...
Figures.
I know, right? And I can't even drop that name. Matt can. Like, oh, Sean, when you use the first name. No, Sean told him that Terrence Malick used to do this thing called silent takes, and so Gus has been doing it ever since Milk, supposedly. And basically what it is you do the entire scene at the end one time without speaking. And, of course, I thought that meant, like, going up to Matt and being like, And he was like, John, less of everything. But you realize that this... Yeah, exactly. Just don't do that, though. And you realize that what it is it's an amazing opportunity for one thing. He said, if nothing else, I usually use my reaction takes from that. But also, every once in a while, there's a take that makes so much more sense as a silent take than it does with the words. And being the writer, I was totally cool with it because he's actually right. And one of the scenes in our movie is the silent take, which is Scoot McNairy in the bar scene before the fight.
Oh, yeah.
When he walks up to Matt, he had a whole monologue about, like, how did you come to this town, and you're selling us this thing, and you're trying to kill us. And he doesn't say anything, which is so much more menacing. And then by the time he does move and throw a punch, you're like, oh, I remember what this is. This is getting into a fight.
Wow.
Yeah, so it was really powerful.
Can you and I do a silent take right now?
Yeah, sure.
Where I tell you that this is a really good movie, and then you tell me, what do you want to tell me?
Well, we'll see.
All right. Okay, hold on.
And that's when Gus would be like, John, I told you. God.
He would also tell me less.
Exactly.
Good, but horrible.
Exactly.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.